Hi, I'm Cindy Cherry, and I'm here at the Canadian Pet Expo. I'm here with Danny she is the Executive Director of National Service Dogs. Great organization. I'm hoping you can tell us a little bit about your service.
Well, National Service Dogs has been training dogs for children with autism for 20 years. And we were the first in the world to do dogs for children with autism. So that's kind of our claim to fame in the service dog industry. And since 2010, we've been providing dogs to veterans and first responders with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Isn't that wonderful? You know, you say the first in Canada, but when you say first in the world, now that kudos to you. Are you one of the founding people of getting it going?
Yes, I'm one of the co-founders of the organization.
Wonderful. Now, I notice I love your dogs here. There's some breeds or little variants of different kind of dogs, breeds. So what do you find is the best ones to do what you have to do?
Our industry finds generally that Labrador Golden Retrievers, Labrador Golden Crosses work really well. We have Bernese Mountain Dog Lab crosses in our mix. What we're looking for is dogs that are not just physically and temperamentally sound, but socially acceptable. Our dogs go to school with their kids. We want to put a breed in a classroom with young children that everybody feels comfortable with.
Well, that's the secret. Like, these dogs they have to blend into a family. They've got a job to do. They've got to be very adaptable, I would imagine. Now, with these dogs, is there certain services that you can apply to, or how does that work?
So for our two service dog programs for autism and PTSD, the dogs are matched with individuals with a specific need. And for our other program, which is Canine Assisted Intervention, it's a little bit different. We actually match the dog with treatment professionals, and those treatment professionals can work in any field. So we have a number of dogs working with social workers and school boards. Our newest graduate, Meryl, NSD Meryl, is working with social workers and trauma specialists, and she's a facility dog attached to the London courthouse. So she helps kids testify, and we're looking forward next year to providing a similar type service dog in the Greater Toronto area.
Well, that's especially dear to my heart because I am a very good friend of Barb, and I remember her telling me about this service 3 or 4 years ago over breakfast. We go for breakfast once or twice a month, and she goes, you know, that she really wanted to get that service going, and it's absolutely wonderful. Now, what is you put so much time into these dogs. What does it cost for people or your organization to get one of these dogs ready to go?
So the cost to our clients is no charge. So we provide our services and ongoing follow-up support at no charge over the life of the dog, which is about 8 years. So it takes us 2 years to fully train the dog and match them with a client. And then for 8 years, we follow up with those dogs, recertify them, and provide support to the clients. So the dog piece of it and the client service piece of it over the 10-year life of the dog is $30,000.
So you are a charity, is that it? Like you have government funding, and
no government funding.
So if people want to say, gee, this is a great service that you're doing, how would they donate to you?
Our website is the best point of contact for donations, www.nsd.on.ca. But no, there's no government funding. We rely on the support of corporations, individual donors, foundation funding. It's tough. We're a registered charity. We are accredited by Imagine Canada, which is Canada's kind of checking up on charities watchdog. So we're one of only 200 charities that have been accredited under the Imagine Canada system out of 82,000. So we're pretty proud of that.
And so you should. That has great accountability because we all wonder, you know, these charities. There's a lot of charities out there. You have accountability for your for the money that people donate to you. So that is one more question I have to ask. You mentioned 8 years. So then after these dogs, they paid their dues, they're part of the family. What happens after they get a little bit older?
So you're talking about retirement, and most of the time our dogs stay with the families they've come to know and love. Our graduates tend to want to keep them in retirement, so if they want a successor dog, they go through the application process to get in a successor dog. And wherever possible, we strive to keep those dogs with their families because we don't want to upset them in later life. A very small number of our clients return the dogs to us on retirement, and that's usually because they just physically can't keep them for whatever reason.
Well, Danny, it's really enlightening. I always wondered how all these service dogs work and everything, and thank you so very much.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. We look forward to continuing to talk to you over the coming year.
Hope we have good news. And remember, if you want to donate, if you go where she said, Canadian Pet Expo, I'm sure they got some information there too, okay? Take care.